Howdy, folks. Welcome, one and all, to another wonderful session. And here we go again. What you're looking at is the floor of the soon to be the last two walls left. Set everything up here. Put the next one here and then the next one here. Two walls. Should be 95 inches, I believe, but I shall double check. Here, one and a half, and 1, 2, 3, 95 inches. But it's a little warm there, isn't it? So let's get it exact. Foot. 3.5. Hmm. Exactly 8 feet. From there to there. Let's see what the plans call for. Poochie! Pooch! Where are you, Poochie? Plans call for 7-11, and I have moved it an inch, so should be right. Let's find out. Yep, that's an inch there. All right. Precisely 8 feet. All right, that's good. So, my dog was here a second ago, and now she's not on the hill, so I begin to worry. Let me just check up on her. Pooch! Pooch! Come inside, Pooch. Hey, come inside. Come inside. Stop. The front yard's fine. You can go to the backyard, but don't go to the front yard. Yeah, you're a good girl. Stop barking at squirrels. I know that's your thing. I know. I can't fault you for being a dog. Yeah. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Do what you like. Okay. I need to get 2 more 8-footers and cut them this time to precisely 8 feet. How's everybody doing out there? And I'm going to continue the build. Be right back with a couple of 8-footers. Cut precisely. All right. Sure enough, folks, my 8-foot boards are 8 foot 1 inches. So I have to cut off just a hair. A little more than a hair, actually an inch. And this would make it 8 foot. Time to mark these up. I don't do things the hard way, so I am not going to, oh, there she goes again. And let me see what she's barking at. That's got to be one of the funniest things I've seen. All right, so let me take you guys to enjoy this hilarious, if it's still around, hilarious event. My dog does not like lizards. She chases lizards. And right now there is a lizard on the rope across 2 trees. She can't get to it, so she's frustrated. What is it, Pooch? Oh, is it a lizard or is it a squirrel? Oh, you're frustrated. Where is it? Where is it, Pooch? What is it? I don't see it, Pooch. It's not the lizard. I thought it was a lizard on a rope here, but she's looking up at the tree. You can't climb that tree. Well, knowing you, you'll try. So somewhere in that tree, there is some sort of animal, probably a squirrel, All right, Pooch, I'll leave you entertained with that while I go back to work. Yes, look at all the trees around and jump on every single roof. Just be careful. Good girl. Crazy. It's just funny. Dogs are funny. Dogs are entertaining. Back to work, folks. Back to work. Okay. Enough procrastination. It's time to finish this. So now the next step, folks, is hopefully get myself something to drink. Hey, Dave, how's it going? I was just filming my dog chasing squirrels. Well, trying to chase squirrels. The squirrels are up in the trees about 30 feet over her, 30 to 40 feet over her. And she's just looking at them, just barking away, angry, or chasing, or excited, whatever you want to call it. All right. Let's see, where is my pencil? I was having it in my pocket. I didn't. Okay, be right back. Put a pencil. And I'm back with a pencil. So this next one is exactly 8 feet. And what I'm going to do is, at the 16-foot mark, actually, let me see what I have here. I'm going to make it symmetrical to this one, so it's going to be exactly the same. Okay, so 16. Sixteen to 19 is the two of them. Okay, so 16 to 19. Yes, Poochie, I hear you. I hear you, but there's nothing I can do to help you. You get that squirrel. 16 to 19. Now this is going to be a cripple here. Do so many of these, they're all second nature. This is going to be a cripple here. And this one. And this one. And the last. Just stepped out and I'm already in a sweat. It's crazy. The weather is absolutely nuts. These are the top and bottom plates. So this is going to be a king stud. Let's see. This is the top plate. So the top plate is going to be, well, this is a king stud. This is a king stud. This one on the bottom is going to be a jack stud. This is going to be a cripple up here. This, just a cripple. This, just a cripple. There you go. And this one is probably going to be a cripple, but I'm going to double check. Then I have definitely jacked on that. A team step here. Yes, Booty, I hear you. Not gonna help. I'm not gonna climb the tree and grab the squirrel for you. Sorry. Now we measure the distance, and the distance will be, for this particular one, the 53, and the opening is 50. So if we mark the opening as 50, it would be here, and 51. So the opening is 50, that is correct. Good, and then I've got jack stud, cripple, king stud, king stud. This is a king, this is a king, that's my dog, this is a king, this is a king. So, I will need a few things, but I will need a piece 53 inches, 52 and a quarter really, but or 52 and 3/4. We'll call it 53. Okay, so 53 inches. I need another piece 53 inches. $53. Bucci, stop getting frustrated. I grab my 53-inch piece here. So let me put you guys over so you can see roughly everything. My saw's over there. I don't feel like moving the whole thing, so I just walk over the board. Plenty of time, plenty of time. Okay, here's our header. We got our header. How many we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, just like these. 22, 23 and a half. All right. So let's get 5 pieces, 23 and a half inches long. We can do that. Still have the measurement. Awesome. One. 3, 4. Okay, the cripples are done. Only thing I need now are, well, no, I need a few things. Okay, so we got the cripples here. We need 2 jack studs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 king studs. 2 jack studs, 5 king studs. Now the jack studs here are 81. 2 81s and 5 106s. Ready ones. And now I need 5 106s. One more. 106 to go. And we can build our second to last wall. Yay! Yes, I brought two instead of one because there's going to be another few in the future. No point in starting just one. All right, so. Now let's see what we do here. Everything's marked out. What I'm going to do is get one of these. Put it there, another one of these. Put it in the back. This will be a lot easier this way. Okay. Let's go here. Those go up there. All right. Bottoms. And of course, like I always mention, the most important thing when you start nailing is make sure that you have nails. And I have very few left. I don't want to be caught midway, so I'll grab a couple more cones. A couple cones more. This is a strip or a comb of nails, and makes things a lot easier than nailing the old-fashioned way. One goes in, one goes in, and let's strip it. There we go. I think the best way around this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the little salters. I'll get those later. All right. All right. These are the cripples. Rather than the jack studs. Sorry. These hold up the header over the closet door hole, if you will. All right. Go. Ish. The other one's there. Those are there. Let's grab this here. Go. No, it's this one. Yeah. Okay. rather one header coming up. Headers up. All I need now are the gripples. Nice to have a hammer. There it is. And a square. There we go. All right. Whew. All done. Ah. I'll just take a new battery, put it in my saw so I can cut the bottom piece off. I don't need the saw. I'll use the sawzall. No, I'll use the saw. It's better. How's everybody doing out there, huh? Hey, Migs. Good to see you. Almost done with the, when are you coming by, Migs? Carrie's up here now. we're all moved into the RV until the house is done. October, November is what I'm guessing. So swing on by if you get a chance. Give me a call. Plenty of Diet Coke, plenty of water, plenty of brisk iced tea, or Diet Lipton. I got plenty of all four of those drinks because that's what I drink. Two more walls to finish my closet, and we're done. Well, we're not done. Got a long way to go. We're done with the interior walls anyway. Okay, let me grab my battery, cut those two things off. Never ends, never ends. But that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, let's not stab ourselves with this. I gotta get those nails out of there. Okay. Let's knock this one out. So let's do this a little this way so I can get to this one. Okay. So we can trim this a little bit the right way. Much better. Okay. So now we have our wall. Let us lower it. Here it is, folks. Our second to last wall. Lower the wall, raise the wall, whatever you want to call it. Just enough to fire me up. think I might have cut it incorrectly. No big deal. Oh, wait. This has to be 2 there. No, I get that. Oh, boy. Seven, 1, okay. I think I got it right. I gotta check the plans to see where the wall goes, either on this side or this. Inside to inside, okay. Oh. Tired, 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 folks, tired. Okay. It's too hot. Well, it's around there, so let me just present it. I got it right, I just have to align it. As soon as I find my, there it is. Aye. Grab it, grab that. Okay. Somewhere along here is the good. Six 11. Let's do 611 and see how that goes. 44. Why is this 41? Let's find out. 42. Okay. This side. 7 foot. Side. One and a half. 44 and a half. Let's make this 44 and a half. Okay, last step is the old alignment step. Aye. Go. It's tilting, but it'll be adjusted in a second. Okay, lay on the floor. Aye. Easier said than done when you're tired. I love this machine. Okay. Yep, I know life gets in the way, Migs. I know it all too well. But yeah, whenever you can get here, by all means. Okay, let me see where my dog is. He's right here barking, but he's not mine. At least I hope not. Gucci, where'd you go to? Gooch? Oh, there you are, Gooch. Still in the front yard chasing squirrels. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Yep. Plunger down. Open up the gun. Load the shell. Load the gun. Load the nail. And bam. Oh, haven't aligned that way yet. So let me start on this side. Okay, let's check this. That's really 50. Goes in a little. This goes out a little. Straight, straight. Notice what I'm doing, folks. I'm putting a straight board so this closet is aligned and not like blue. When I put the closet doors in, I want it to be straight. I'm putting a board here to run along this wall and the 2x4, because that's how thick the next piece is, just to make sure that this goes out the right amount. So that goes out the right amount, it's slanted the right amount, and it's in line. So lock it in place with the nail gun. And then I level everything on the top, but the bottom goes nailed in, the top goes nailed in after everything's leveled. You know, it's a funky way of doing it, but well, actually it's the normal way of doing it. Okay. This is locked in place, that's locked in place. That obviously on the top is not, but it will be. And I got one more big wall, which is that one that goes to the end. And I'm gonna rest now. I'm gonna sit, I'm gonna have some Diet Coke, I'm gonna chat with you guys. So feel free to pose any questions you like. And I'll be back as soon as I change my shirt, because I'm drenched. And it's hot out. Whew. How's that, folks? Just gonna swing by my fridge here and grab a cold Diet Coke so I can sit with you guys a spell and chat. Well, that's this one. Yeah. Swap the camera here. Feels good. Feels good to have this thing where it is. It's not long. It's not much longer. It's one more. Mirror my camera. Okay. And just point you guys in this direction, I guess. Oh. It's too hot. So I got one wall left. It's this one right over here to my right. It's going to be an easy one. Cheers. Cheers. It's hot. It is hot. It doesn't stop being hot. Yeah, when I finish that wall, I gotta finish a few details. You know, the stub outs for there's one in the middle I need to stub out for. There's one in the kitchen that I need the, the cripples over the door and the header. Everything else is it's okay. Oh, excuse me. Let me see what you guys are saying, because got to bring you guys in closer, folks. Sorry about that. Yeah, summer heat. Hey, Albert, how's it going? Good to see you. Well, I got one wall left. Yeah. I keep telling myself that. Oh, I just got one this left. I got one that got one block left. I got one roof tile left. I got it's satisfying because when I finish all the walls, yeah, I still have all the furring strips on the sides, on the concrete walls. I still have all the battens, which is the 1x4s across the entire 3,200 square feet, every 16 inches on center. So you figure 100 times 60. I got 6,000 lineal feet of battens to put up. 4 to 6 feet at a time. Because I could put a 16-foot piece up, but I can only reach 2 foot, 0 and 2 foot. So every 6 feet or 8 feet, I'll nail, and then I got to move the ladder. So yeah, that's going to be fun. That's going to be a blast. But before I do that, I have to put in all the HVAC, because I was saying earlier I don't want to trap myself. Once I create, if you will, the grid that the ceiling drywall goes on, it's 16 by 16, so it's the thickness of you see behind me those the width, 16 inches width of one of those partitions. The walls are every 16 inches. Excuse me. And so it's 16 by 24 each hole. But if I'm going to be putting up roof, if I'm going to be setting up the whole roof air conditioning, all the ductwork, it's got to be. I got to do it a lot easier. I got to do it before I put the battens in, because once I've got that grid up there, it's not easy to go in and out of. Not easy at all. Will there be an enter wall along the inside of the blocks to add insulation? No, no. The wall, the exterior walls are going to take 3/4 inch XPS, expanded polystyrene styrofoam, 3/4 inch styrofoam in between the studs. I was gonna go through nailing all the entire insulation, and yes, it's just a pain. It's a pain. I'd rather just cut the battens in between, glue them on real quick, and I'm done. After I do the electrical and the other stuff, you know. But the interior walls, I'm gonna put, just because I can do it now. There's one main wall which separates my bedroom from the rest of the house. That load bearing wall, it's a 3.5 inches, a 2x4 partition wall. Oh, nice breeze. And that one, I'm going to probably put some rock wool insulation in after I put in all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC, or whatever goes in there, for soundproofing. Um, just so if my wife's in the bedroom, she won't hear me out in the living room with the TV. If the kids are home, or if grandkids are home in the future, you got to think for the future. If the grandkids are home in the future, then and they're making noise, at least it'll be relatively quiet here. Yeah, wishful thinking. I'll be in the shop and leave all the machines on so they don't come in, and then I'll go to sleep in my office there. Ugh, my arm's about to fall off. Got one little wall left. It's a little 7 or 8 foot wall. It's practically nothing. Just relax and that'll be done. Yeah. I thought the interior walls would take me a lot longer. Sometimes you surprise yourself, because I mean, I've been at this. I just started last week, so Wednesday. So it's been a week, and I put all the walls up. Um, I still have to do. I don't know if you notice it, but at the very top of the wall, there's only one plate. It takes two plates. Well, it takes two plates for me because I want two plates on it. So I'm going to put the second plate. And the reason why I want two plates, because for load bearing walls, you have to have two plates. I don't remember if code calls for two plates for interior walls. I don't think so. I don't believe so, because it doesn't call for a thick header for over the doors either. But I want to put two plates in, for one reason, is because after I put the ceiling drywall, which is 5/8 of an inch, um, figure this: you got the wall, right, the top of the wall. Now you've got 3/4 of an inch of batten. Then you got 5/8 of it. That's an inch and a half. That takes up one 2x4, flat. So if I've already taken up the space of a 2x4 to the bottom of the ceiling of the drywall, when I place this one on the wall, this drywall on the wall, what am I going to screw it to? So you put the second one in. Yeah, soundproofing for the hobby band. Make room for hobby. So I could play all my. I am so out of breath, is what I am. But I'm going to push myself to do this next one. Just got to take a few more minutes to breathe. But that's it. Once this one's done, my goal for the day is done, and anything else I do is gravy. I don't even know what time it is. It's 3 o'clock. Normally 3 o'clock is quitting time for construction workers. 3:30 is actual quitting time, but 3 o'clock is pickup time. So we stop working and we start picking up. And we're out of there by 3:30, because it's 7 to 3. We don't get paid for lunch, so it's 7 to 3:30. At least that was the normal schedule for years that I did. Miguel knows because Miguel worked with me for my dad in construction for quite a while. Those were some good times. Miguel and I, both back in the days when we were incredibly in shape, well, a lot more than now anyway, and walking on rebars all day long. Feet always hurt, but not as much in those days. Walking on rebar, tying rebar, bending down every single little corner, bending down. We had that down packed. We had our lineman's pliers. We had our reel of tie wire. We would know how to grab it, loop it, and do the twist, cut, and already be looping the next one. Just good times. I don't know if I'd call those good times, but I now that I look on it, it's good times. It's used to do a lot of rebar work with pre-stressed post-tension cables. It was always fascinating. Always fascinating. Yep, with lineman's pliers. Those were good times. Good times. Our little metal reel. They always loaded a spool of wire. We didn't believe in those little wire tie craps. They would always break. And you got either the twisty kind or the spring-loaded kind. We've done all of them. For us, it was a lot faster, especially once we got used to it, to work with the spool of wire tie and twist. Nowadays, oh my God, Miguel, if you saw what I got one of these wire tires. You just press a trigger and it goes, and it tightens it. When I put the cage together for I've never put so much steel together since the days I worked with my dad in all my life. And I've got it all on video somewhere in my recesses of my. Imagine, if you will. Okay, so first thing I did was I ordered a lot of number 5 rebar. Here's what those in the other building takes. The other building has 6 foot by 6 foot by 3 foot deep footers. Okay, so imagine, if you will, a 6 foot high footer. So the cage is 5 foot, 5'6", because it's 3 inches on either side. 5'6", 5'6" by 5'6" by 2'6". All right. I had to create, and it was, I believe it was 12 inches on center, the rebar. I had a mechanized rebar cutter. I just go, and it goes, and it snaps it. Great. I had a rebar bender, a mechanic, just, and you have to control the. So I took and I cut. Let's see, it was 5. Okay, so I had to cut a bunch of C-shaped ones where they'd stick out 6 inches on either side, and it was 2'6" high. So that was 3'6" each. So I cut tons, literally tons, of rebar, 2'6", and then I had a little template, so I know exactly where to bend them. So I bent for each pad. It was 6, 6, 6, and 6. It was 24 of those C's. Then I had a grid 5'6" by 5'6". Imagine a grid, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5'6" by 5'6", 6 inches on center. And then on the ends, one. So whatever. It was 6 by 6. 6 pieces by 6 pieces, tied all together. So that was one flat net. I tied that to the bottom of the C, and then I tied that to the top of the C, and with that I made a cage. So you got that flat 6 by 6. You've got the C's all the way around in the square, and so then I dropped that grid in. But wait, there's more. Now I had to interweave the footer rebar, which is 2'6" by 6 inches wide. So in one of the middle, and it was offset. It wasn't in the middle. Well, it was a very complicated, but not too hard to do. It was there, It was fun. Took a lot of time. Took a week or two to set up all that. More than that, maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, at least 2 weeks to set up all the rebar. That wasn't the worst of it. The worst of it was I'm working with sand. There was a rainstorm. After I compacted everything and dug out the footers, it all caved in. We're talking the footers are 3 feet deep by 1 foot wide. What idiot engineer designs these things? Well, I know the one that designed my steel building is the one, unfortunately, that designed this. Licensed in Florida, works in Denver, and lives in Alabama. Works for a company in Denver and lives in Alabama. I just unfortunately, he's the one tied to that building, so that's the only one that the building department would accept for that. So it is what it is. Okay, so that was my rebar story. The rest of the rebar in this place was a cakewalk. Just 4 rebars, 2 rebars all along. One every column, all along the bond beam. Everything else was just so sweet, so sweet. Yeah, I'm happy. This house is turning out the way it is. No surprises, and that's a good thing. No surprises. I mean, no big surprises. Regular little surprises. And really, when you think about it, in construction, particularly in rough construction, when you're doing this, it's not really surprises that you're looking at. I mean, it's, oh, this is off. This wall is off by a 1/4 inch. Yeah, nudge it into place with a hammer. This wall, figures of an 1/8 and a 1/16 of an inch and stuff like that are normal. You can't. I mean, just the expansion of the wood alone will expand. It's the finish work that's. But the thing is, when you look down the wall, is it straight? I look now that all the walls are done on the outside, the stucco. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I had a wall that one of the forms blew out, and it was 1 inch. It bowed out 1 inch. It was a gradual bow, but it bowed out 1 inch. Well, no problem. I layered the stucco to the point where now it's as straight as an arrow. I mean, and on the inside, it bowed in about 1 inch. Well, the inside is still not done, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in that area, I'm going to put first of all, for 2 reasons, I'm going to put a 2x4 furring strip rather than a 1x4. And the reason I'm doing that is because that way, number one, I can control the I could shave down the 2x4 or where the 1 inch is there, I could shave it down to half an inch and no big deal. But the other reason is now that way it's a lot easier for me to put all my electrical boxes in under the window there. It's this wall. It's just this one little wall, the back wall, because it's under the window where it blew out the concrete form, and I'm not gonna force a concrete form and risk it blowing apart while the concrete was pouring. There's no point. So I just figured I'd leave it alone. Worst case scenario, I could have peeled it off early and just scraped it while it was still semi-wet, but I didn't want it to fall apart either. I just let it. I knew I could. I knew that wasn't a big deal. Not a big deal at all. The windows turned out very well. Windows turned out great. They're all perfectly placed and they operate fine. I mean, they stay up. They go down easy. They're windows. They're rather large windows, so I don't expect them to just slide with a finger. They're not counterweighted at any of. They gotta hold on. It's heavy, so. But they work. They open up. They give me a breeze. That's all that I care about. All right. No sense procrastinating any longer, huh? Let's go ahead and do this last wall. All right. There we go. I'll just leave you guys here like so. And okay. The final wall. It's the final countdown. I'm going to need some more 100 and whatevers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's easy. 7. Now I know I need 7 of them. Alrighty. Tape measure. I gotta cut 7 pieces. And do this. Luckily, this is a quick wall. I don't take any, and there's no cripples, there's no jack studs, there's no header, there's no door. Just plain and simple wall. Takes 7. need six more. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm going to cut 6 more pieces like this. And then I'll cut the 2 sides, but not yet. All right, that makes 5. 2 left. And the 2 sides. You know what they say, measure twice. Just gotta measure a second to make sure that you have it. Wasn't sure about that last one. All right. Now comes the important part over here. This is 7 1/2 feet. However, okay, so 7 1/2 feet, 7 foot 1/2 inch. All right, which is perfect because that's how much that is. 7 1/2. However, I gotta calculate for the door here. Do I have it? I don't have a door here. Never mind. Never mind. Not a door here. There's no door. Sorry. That's a complete open area. Yeah. I could put a door there anytime I want, but not now. 7 1/2 inch. Okay. I gotta cut 2 pieces, 7 feet, and hey, look at this. Oh no, this is not it. I was gonna say, hey, this fits. Nope, doesn't. Pieces, 7 1/2 inch. Oh, be right back. Okay. Let's mark, shall we? Let's mark. Start from that side, because that's the side over there. One and a half inches. 16 plus or minus 3/4. 32 plus or minus 3/4. 48 plus or minus 3/4. 64 plus or minus 3/4 plus and minus. And last but not least, well, 80 plus or minus 3/4. And 1/2. Very end here. Time for more nails. And then we're ready to roll. Wow, talk about exact. I have more nails in the shop, but the ones that I brought out, these are the last 2 combs of nails, and this will do it for this. Sometimes you just get lucky, as they say. Wait, I need the other piece. Wife's home. Yay. They're going crazy over the dog again. And now the other side. Let me back her up a little, folks, because sorry, this is a bunch of stuff in the way. There we go. I'm not sure how much you guys can see, but Last wall is coming up. Bum, 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 bum. The final wall. Yay! Okay. Let it tilt for a second. I need to get my clamps. That is where it's getting locked into place. almost there, folks. Close enough. Now the rest, I got, actually, yeah, I do got to do one more thing. That's fine. Yeah. Gotta nail these two together. Just temporarily. I mean, it's not temporarily, it's just there's a lot more I gotta nail. This is just to present them. You gotta get up on the top, align on the top, and make sure everything's level. All the walls are level, because obviously they're you see, the bottom is fine, anchored in. The corners are anchored in, but the tops are not. As soon as the tops are anchored in to the as of yet battens that go up there, then you could run a rhino through the wall and it'll break the wood before it moves. All right. Oh boy! Let's see this one. There's a nail sticking out here. Must have caught a knot or something. And never went in. Did catch it. Wow! Didn't even go in the slightest. That's one thick knot. Well, folks, got my closet. A lot bigger than I thought, so it's more than enough to put a sub panel in there. I'm getting the sub panel for this side of the house comes out of this closet. So, and on the other side of the house, which is where the electric comes from, is the other side of the house. So, need that one secured as well. And do that while I'm here. Little by little, I'll check every wall. We're good to go, folks. We're good to go. Okay, hallway, door. I need to put a door here, bathroom. Bathroom. Put it in whatever. Bathroom. What you doing up there? You still chasing after that squirrel? She's still chasing after that squirrel. And folks, I'm exhausted. Calling it a day, calling it a night, calling it a whatever. Interior walls are done. I'll give you guys a tour next week sometime when I get on again. or an edited tour, if anything. Thank you all for coming in. And thank you all for coming to this locality to have a heap and helping of my hospitality. How many feet of electric wire do you think you'll need? Ooh, quite a bit. Quite a bit. I don't know yet, but I think I figured 1,000 feet of 14, 2,000 feet of 12 to probably 250 feet, 250 or 300 feet of 10 3, 10 2, and then a couple hundred feet of 2224 because I got some boxes to run. 8.3 and 6.3. I don't think I need 6.3. I think, well, maybe I don't think I need 8.3. Well, regardless, it'll be a small amount. It'll be a very small amount of cable. The dog is hilarious. So let me show you my dog. Last thing I do before I call it quits. There she is back there. And I'm going to leave it at that. She keeps walking away from me. So, folks, thank you all for dropping in. I'll catch you later. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.